very good evening to the President and fellow Toastmasters. Let me start off today's speech with a question. How many of you all are actually made to teach a younger cousin or a sibling? Pretty much. What is the most important personality trait that you have to possess in order to teach a younger one?
Patience. Yes.
My name is Sajivani, and today I'll be doing my PU1, The New Beginning. I used to be an untrained teacher before I set foot into SIM. I was from an all-girls school, primary and secondary. I went to a junior college after which, and I stuck onto my girlfriends most of the time. Right after A-levels, I was called up by Ministry of Education to try out teaching. And I thought, why not? A-level drained everything out of me anyways. I was posted to Anglo-Chinese school, Bakaru, an all-boys school. Any Baka boys? I repeat, an all-boys school.
Hallelujah.
I had to get through 5 interviews before I got accepted into the school. My very first day at school was on 14th of February 2011, Valentine's Day. Little did I know that this was what I was going to fall in love with. I stood outside the school still contemplating on my decision, and after much hesitation, I walked through the gates. I was greeted with very strong glares that would actually rip your soul apart. I tried to keep my chin up, and I just walked straight towards my department, into my staff room, and I just collapsed into my chair in despair. There was not one single female toilet in the school. What were they thinking? Hell started for me that day or so, I thought. I was given the Sec 3, Sec 4s and Sec 5s to handle. Form teacher of a Sec 5 class, InfoCalm as a CCA, 210 students to manage under a single subject, Principles of Accounts. And oh boy, it was a mad run. But you see, men, they are of a different species altogether. They think that rolling out toilet paper and setting it on fire is cool. They think that spraying perfume and lighting it up concurrently is just out of the world. And watching porn in class, well, that actually earns you a title of a horny daredevil. But of course, all of this came with strokes of caning. In the very beginning, I used to fear to go to class. I was 19 and I was teaching 17 and 18-year-old guys, much stronger, much bigger, and much bulkier. But sooner or later, I realized that these guys, they were men, boys at heart. Our 30-year-old discipline master used to dance Gangnam Style in the staff room. What else can I say, right? But there was something really special about this boy, something that really swept me off my feet. They actually hold the door open for the ladies. A practice which is lost and forgotten by many. And I still remember there was this boy in my class that I made him to stand outside the entire day because he was just way too noisy. And the very next day, he actually held the door open for me with the biggest and brightest smile I've ever seen. That day, I learned how not to hold a grudge. I learned from them equally as much as they learned from me. Patience. Something which I lacked then is something which I'm known for right now. I never failed to find post-its ripped apart and stuck on my table, each with a note saying, I was here. Or you left your water bottle in my classroom, madam, and yes, you're welcome. These all may seem no big deal to many, but these are the little things that matters to us so much that we keep these memories very safe. I had my fair share of rude, defiant, and rebellious ones. At first, I used to be so affected by their behavior. I used to think, what is wrong? What is it that I'm doing wrong? Why don't they like me? And then I came to realize that the problem wasn't me. Some of them were just fighting their own inner demons. Problems at home, fights with friends, breakups with girlfriends, and where do they take out their frustrations in? In school. Some with their teachers. And we just can't give up on them or shun a child away because he is rude and defiant. I learned that the mantra of it all was love. A gentle pat on the back or a kind word or two actually melts anyone's heart, and to love was the weapon. Forgiving, forgetting, and moving on becomes part of our nature. And when one day you hear the knock on the other end of the door and you hear, "Hello, madam, do you remember me?" That day, you know that you have done your job well. That day, you know that you have made the difference. And for all those who think that teaching is all about the money, teaching was never about the money. Teaching was about love, dedication, and passion. We teachers are more than just teachers. We are nurses, counselors, detectives, policemen, mothers, candymen, Santa Claus, you name it, we have it. We love our job and we love what we do. And not once have I ever regretted choosing this path in life. Because this is one job that shows me that every single day is a new beginning. Thank you.